100 men. 1 gorilla. WrestleMania. 100 men will take on 1 gorilla for the Gorilla Championship of the World. 25 times 4 men. 1 gorilla. Choose your gorilla. Any gorilla. 20 men times 5. 1 gorilla. 1 chance, 1 hope, 1 wish. And that's to decimate 15 men times 6 plus 10. The road to WrestleMania. 100 men. 1 gorilla. 1 wish. 1 winner. 1 side will walk out victorious. Who will do it? It's very obvious it's going to be 100 men now. Come on now. It's going to be 100 men. 100 men is 100 men. Simply put, 100 men can do a lot of things, bro. An NFL football team consists of 53 men, so pretty much 2 NFL football teams. You don't think 2 NFL football teams could go up against 1 damn gorilla, bro? Insanity. I mean, what are we talking about here? I think a better debate would be if green eggs or green ham would be better. Bro. I think that's a better debate than 100 people against 1 gorilla. Let's be honest here, bro. Let's see this little makeshift diagram that I made right here. Right here is a gorilla. And a gorilla has 4 sides. It's north, it's south, it's east, and it's west, bro. We can simply put 25 guys each position. And the gorilla can only attack 1 side at a time, bro. So let's say they go after the people in the east. Then the north, south, and west can ambush him out of nowhere. And while he's preoccupied, the people in the east can just come over and stomp him in the nuts. Like, gorillas have nuts. You do realize that, right? And they're sensitive too, just like human nuts, you know? If you punch a gorilla in the nuts, it's gonna be out of commission for a long time. Why is nobody saying this, bro? I am mind boggled, bro. I think I'd rather debate if water is wet again, bro. And I don't even want to get into that bullshit again. But 100 men can easily pack up a gorilla like Lunchables, bro. This is the biggest debate of all time, and it's a stupid debate, bro. But, you know, it's produced some funny point of views. So we're gonna go ahead and look at some of them right now. Reddit, woo, here we go. Let's get it on. Okay, first up we got right here at hypothetical situation, this subreddit. And the question is 100 human men versus 1 silverback gorilla. I think that the first 15 and 20 would have to be willing to die for the cause. Woo! Now, I was mentioning this to my brother, and my brother pretty much said the same thing. There's going to be a few casualties. And me personally, I don't think so.
And if you don't sit your goddamn ass pistol grip chin down somewhere.
We can't be like Patrick Swayze in Family Guy, bro, where we're just going up 1 at a time looking to get our asses kicked. Because that's going to get our asses kicked, bro. Because the thing about it is, if we go up 1 by 1 for an ass whooping, it really just goes from 100 men versus 1 gorilla versus a 1-on-1 100 times. And that is stupid. Like, dude, you guys have the advantage. It's 100 men. Ambush this nigga, bro. The reason why I think we may lose, like there's a possibility that we may lose, is because, you know, we might just be... We see the sharp teeth and the... And then we're goners, bro. Because who's gonna win a 1-on-1 fight? A gorilla every single day of the week. That's why we have the advantage. They have an unfair advantage of being strong, muscular, having a lot of stamina, and just being gorillas. Like, we have the advantage, though, because it's 100 of us. We use our leverage to our advantage. We have 100 guys. It's kind of like King of the Hill in basketball, bro. Like 1-on-1 until somebody gets dropped off. No, we're not doing it that way because that's stupid. Like, we have 100 guys at our disposal, bro. Big C42 says a lot fewer than 100 men would win. What kind of dumbass question is this? Grade 8 combat ability is wildly overrated on Reddit. I mean, yeah, it's 100 of us, bro. Like, we're gonna smoke them out, no lie. Okay, Nervous Tumbleweed says 1 silverback, 1 punch equals 1 dead human. And silverback gorilla definitely got the stamina. How are those 100 men going to hurt the silverback without any weapons? Punching doesn't do anything. It's like hitting a brick wall, pure muscle. And Different Problems 5224 says shove a finger in its eyes, shove arm down their throat, shove an arm up its poop chute. That's a good one. That's a good one. But might I add, balls. Now, obviously, there's got to be a couple of housekeeping rules. For example, 1, no weapons. Because I could just be like, you know what? Let's just shove a grenade up his ass, pull the pin, fire in the hole.
My leg!
But we can't do that because this is who would win in a death match. No outside weapons, no knives, no guns, nothing like that. I'm sure we can still use rocks. We can throw rocks at a gorilla, you know what I mean?
Really, nigga?
The sheer weight of 100 men would suffocate him if they could get it cornered. Then just dogpile him. Sure, a few is gonna die, but that's it. I mean, like, people are talking about this like this is a damn Grand Theft Auto situation, bro. Like, as soon as they die, they can respawn, bro. I think one death on our side, that's a loss. Like, we'll win the war, but, like, that's a man lost. You know what I mean? Like, that's a man's family is gonna have to bury that man. That's a loss. You know what I mean? 100 future corpses versus one ripped giant. Well, technically speaking, we all are future corpses. Every single last one of us is gonna die at some point. But I don't understand it, bro. Like, again, like, do the 25 on 4 sides, bro. And if you want to get fancy with it, 20 on 5 sides. Who knows? Who knows? We winning. Period. Now I'm done with this subreddit. We're gonna go to another one. All right, we are here at the Capitol link now. Creeping in your bushes. Yeah, that's flattering. Hey, y'all think 100 full-grown men beating a gorilla? 100 unarmed men in an enclosed space versus one gorilla. Who you think gonna win? Them first 10 niggas to run up and get max gorilla strength is gonna have closed caskets. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Oof. Oh my goodness. You seen that bullshit question on Twitter too, huh? Bro, niggas is gonna run off when that gorilla charge that motherfucker. Yeah, that's exactly why you have like the 25. If they charge the people at the East can definitely like back off and back away. And that's why the North, South, and West would take them over. Like, can kick them in the nuts. Like, the gorilla cannot see. He doesn't have eyes on the back of its head, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So just kick him in the nuts. If it's a female gorilla, then... When was the last time you was in a room with 100 niggas? I feel like we're underestimating those numbers. Yeah, heavily. Heavily, in my opinion. I really do think that, bro. Like, I've been in college classes with 100 niggas, bro. Like, that is a huge classroom, bro. The real question is who's gonna be the first to swing. That's the problem. You guys are thinking about this like a one-on-one, bro. Like, we're not doing this whole thing where it's like a one-on-one and then smack next, smack next, smack next, because we're just gonna be 100 smacked motherfuckers. Like, just ambush that nigga, corner that nigga. Close, like, a gorilla needs space to make his move. Close its space. There's 100 of y'all, bro. Like, dude. Bruh, 100 niggas will fight each other just because nobody want to swing first. You can't have 100 crash outs charging a gorilla simply because we just don't get along, bro. Well, I can't say we because I'm not really a crash out like that. But 100 crash outs, bro. I'm talking about 100 like NBA YoungBoy flavored crash outs, right? Like crash out, shiesty, ready to go, like type shit, bro. 100 crash outs, they can't get along because there needs to be an alpha crash out. And who's going to be the alpha crash out? And if somebody appoints themselves as the alpha crash out, then the other crash outs are going to be like, hey, yo, who put this nigga in charge? We ain't vote for this nigga, bro. Like, and he's going to be like, oh, I voted for myself because I'm the main nigga. I'm the alpha nigga. And then a fight right there, bro. It is going to be a fight to the death with one person remaining, and then it's going to be that one person versus one gorilla. And I don't care how hood you are, sir, you're going to get knocked the fuck out. Give me a shank and 10 of the men we spanking that joint on my mother.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
There's got to be ground rules with it. If we use weapons, then that's just going to be another Harambe situation, don't you think? We already packed up a gorilla in that case, you know what I mean? Unarmed, bruh. And the gorilla going to grab you and use you as a baseball bat. You're a 10 man. My brother, he just got done showing me, like, what a gorilla would probably do. And it showed somebody turning somebody else into a pogo stick. I was like, I don't want a gorilla to use me as a pogo stick, bro. My head doesn't have springs in it, bro. Once it jumps on me one time, splat. CTE for life. But they bite motherfuckers, though. Let's bite them back, bro. Let's file our teeth like some damn vampires and chomp that nigga, bro. Pause. Seeing the first 5 niggas die. See? We can't do this. We can't do this. If we're all strong and courageous and can attack together, bro, then we got this, bro. If all it takes is for one gorilla to smack one nigga one time. Now, don't get me wrong. It's going to haunt me too, bro. But in order to win this game, we got to show that gorilla that we have no fear. Once that gorilla finds out we're done. That's it. There's no more fight. That's a technical knockout. Like, ding, ding. Now we are over here in the wild, wild west world of X/Twitter. So I typed in 100 men versus one gorilla.
I know there ain't no gorilla over here. I know there ain't. Oh, it is a gorilla. Hey, and it's 100 of us too. And we're not just gonna do them with niggas. We've been thinking, planning, boy. Look at, oh, you think we've been, hey, do the plan.
Are they stomping in the nuts? They're not. Look. No, what? See, this is how we lose. You see what happens, bro? You're sending them one at a time. See, we are cooked. We're cooked. We're not even seasoned, just cooked, burnt to a crisp. Look, you see? And niggas is being now. See? Look, oh my God! Run! This is how we lose, bro. And that was only like, 8 niggas. 10 niggas max, probably. You know what I mean, bro? Like, as long as we stay strong and we ambush this nigga and we kick him in the nuts and we don't send him one at a time, bro. We have the strength in numbers. Let's use the numbers. It makes no sense to have 100 of us, but we're only sending one at a time. What the fuck type shit is this? Okay, this video right here is from Kira. And it says, this video changes everything. The 100 men winning easily against the gorilla. A goose? A goose? Well, that doesn't look like well, maybe it's far away, but that don't look big at all, that gorilla. Maybe if we get a gorilla that size, and if we're choosing gorillas, let's choose Magilla gorilla. Let's choose an easy gorilla so that we can jump this nigga and be like, we got a gorilla for sale, Magilla gorilla for sale. I mean, I'd never do that to my nigga. That's my boy, but like, if we had to choose a gorilla to jump, bro, I'm jumping Magilla gorilla, bro. But goose are gangsters, bro. Geese are gangsters. Look. We can literally do it like that, bro. We can send one goose in. It could be 99 niggas and one goose. 99 niggas and one goose. Because you know that goose ain't got no fear, bro. Because it doesn't even know any better. That's a gangster right there, bro. Send the goose and let that goose be the distraction. And while they're doing a little standoff or something like that, somebody kick them in the nuts and run off. And then do the same thing. Send the goose in for another attack, bro. And then the gorilla's going to be involved with that. And then another nigga kicks in the nuts. And if a gorilla can survive 2 nut kicks, then, yeah, then we can wave the white flag. We're good to back out then. It's funny. This one right here says 1 man versus 100 gorillas, bro. And I mentioned that too. I said, what if it was the other way around, bro? It would not end well. All right, the gorilla versus the first man of 100. I'm not going to keep on repeating myself, bro. But like, see, that's why we don't send one-on-one. And if we got a decoy like this, for an example, hold on, let's pause it. Yeah, like open opportunity. You see this right here? This is where the nuts reside. Now, don't get me wrong. As a guy, I know that nuts are nothing to be played around with, bro. But we ain't playing here. We going to war. We going to war. This is World War III. Someone simulated 100 men versus a gorilla. Look at how many niggas that is. Why is nobody kicking the nuts? Nobody's kicking the nuts. Okay, and we're buffering. Okay, all right. Buffering again. But yeah, like, that's all you gotta do is just run up somebody, a hard swing, bro. Get Randy Orton, because Randy Orton knows how to punt kick, right? And his punt kicks be breaking people's necks, their jaws, their skulls. They be out for months, you know what I mean, bro? Get Randy Orton to punt kick that gorilla in the nuts. That's it. Problem done. Finito. All right, here we go. All right. Yeah, so right there, right? So here's what we got. Right here. Perfect. Right here. So this is like what? 2-3 niggas that he got in a bear hug like that? I know he's a gorilla, but he got him in a bear hug. You see that? Do you see this area right here? What are these niggas doing? Are you watching an MMA fight, nigga? No, this is all of us versus him. Somebody be the hero. Kick him in the nuts. Like I sound like a broken record. Don't let Mr. Beast find out about the 100. Grand prize will be $100,000, bro. All you have to do is offer a crackhead some crack, and I guarantee you that one crackhead alone is gonna bring 100 other crackheads. And you mean to tell me that 100 crackheads is losing to a gorilla? Nah, I don't think so. Them niggas will do anything for crack, including whoop a gorilla's ass. I'm sure they know some type of crack kung fu. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to our old reliable friend ChatGPT and ask it, can we successfully kick a gorilla in the nuts, and what will happen? If a person were to kick a silverback gorilla in the testicles, several things could happen. None of them good for a human. Okay, all right. Pain and reaction. Like other mammals, gorillas do feel pain in the testicles, so it will likely hurt. However, silverbacks have a high pain tolerance and are incredibly strong and fast. The kick may surprise or anger the gorilla more than it incapacitates him. Okay, all right. Immediate danger for the human. A silverback gorilla can weigh over 400 pounds, bench press over 1,800 pounds, and run up to 20 to 25 miles an hour. Okay, I didn't think they were that fast, David, with all that weight on them. I thought they were just big boned, and because of that, they couldn't run as fast. I guess not. If provoked, especially by an attack like that, the gorilla might retaliate violently with devastating consequences. You're talking crushed bones, torn flesh, and potentially death within seconds. Ah! Okay, let's calm down. This is just one person. This is just one person kicking the gorilla in the nuts, bro. But let's see if 100 can successfully kick him in the nuts, what will happen then? And look at ChatGPT, like, would you like a breakdown of the gorilla's anatomy or straight to back this up? Okay, you proved your point well enough, ChatGPT. Job well done. But here we go. All right, let's go full hypothetical chaos mode. If 100 people somehow manage to continuously kick, I don't care, nigga. What the fuck? Like, what is this? No, like, I don't care. Did I say nuts? And they did. Okay, let's do this again. Testicles. Nigga, stay logged out. What the fuck are you doing? I just want to figure this out real quick. Chill out. All right, let's strip it down to the brutal hypothetical again. What happens if 100 people continuously kick a silverback gorilla in the testicles? The biomechanical breakdown. Oh my gosh. All right, gorilla, 350 to 450. 4 times muscle mass of the human. Testicles, proportionately small for their size. Small dick ass. 100 humans trying to continuously kick the gorilla's nuts. Let's assume it's restrained. Otherwise, it would go full John Wick in 3 seconds. Oh, all right. Phase 1, initial kicks, 0 to 15 seconds. The pain receptors fire off. The gorilla will be pissed, roaring, and fighting restraints, if any. Testicular tissue is sensitive, but protected by muscle and pelt. Like, what are we then? Like, dude, like, if one person kicks another person in the nuts, bro, it's gonna incapacitate that guy. Not the case for a gorilla? What? Phase 2, sustained assault. Internal trauma begins. Ruptured vas deferens. I don't know what that is. Hematomas. Severe swelling. Shock response kicks in. Increased heart rate. Stress hormones spike. Yeah, we damn right we're gonna have them stressed out if a lot of niggas kicking them in the nuts like that, bro. Phase 3. Tissue failure and systematic shock. 1 to 5 minutes. Ruptured testicles equals immense pain and potential for hypovolemic shock. Theoretical endgame if this is continued. Without medical intervention, because, like, who the hell is helping this gorilla in this fight, bro? Like, what? It's possible that the gorilla could die from shock, blood loss, organ failure, but it would take several minutes of uninterrupted, forceful kicks to a specific small target. Yo, ChatGPT clouded this nigga, bro. Realistic note. If not restrained, the gorilla would tear through people like paper.
Oh my God!
Likely kill or maim dozens before they even get close to landing solid kicks. Final verdict, if 100 people somehow restrained and kicked a silverback continuously in the testicles, the gorilla would suffer catastrophic internal injuries, go into shock, possibly die after prolonged trauma. But without restraint, it's a massacre for the humans. Want to model this out with the force data and pain threshold? Sure, why not, damn it? Okay, here we go. What is this? What is this code that I'm looking at? What is this? Alright. No. Alright, I don't know what I'm looking at. Is somebody like a a nutologist.
What did you
somebody
say?
like a testicleologist in the chat, bro? Can somebody break down what I'm seeing? The average human kick force, 2,000 newtons. 100 people kicking once every 2 seconds. Duration of kicking 60 seconds. The testicular rupture threshold 500 newtons. Trauma threshold 500. Output. All right, whatever that says, because I'm about to. I'm wishing I got kicked in the nuts so I can just end this video right here. But here we go. This will estimate how many times the gorilla's pain or injury threshold could be exceeded based on brute force alone. So, yeah, this made me think in another light. But yeah, in conclusion, animals are scary. Nature is scary. Everything is scary. Deuces. That's exactly what I'm gonna say too. If I see a damn silverback gorilla punch somebody into outer space, hell nah. Deuces.